for all you people that show up and have no idea what you're doing and then try to get a ticket day of. This line is for you. We're going to a different one. Back at the Royal Alcázar, it's raining now, and this is the palace. It's just a quick walk from where we're staying. We're gonna show you around a couple of the fun, cool spots. It's one of the number one things to do when you're in Seville. So it's gonna be fun.
Welcome to Royal Alcázar. We are here in the rain, which as someone from LA, I find it rather charming. It's not really a hindrance to me. I think it's quite lovely. You're also looking at someone who moved to England because they enjoyed the rainy weather. So I'm odd like that, but that's what you get, I guess, when you're born in California. You take it for granted too much. So you can get two different tickets, and the tickets with the upstairs quarters and bedrooms are typically sold out super fast because they only let a few people go up there. So we actually didn't get those in time to reserve that online, but we're really glad to be here and exploring. Wow, it's so beautiful.
And this is a non-Islamic palace, and so we're going to see a lot of the same things. When we go visit Morocco, we'll get to see some of the same exact things. So it kind of feels like a little taste of Africa here. We are only like a couple 100 kilometers away from Africa too. Tangier, Gibraltar State's just south of us. So we could take a 1-hour flight and be in Africa. Maybe even quicker. I actually just paid for admission to get away from the soccer players outside. It's so much nicer in here. It's quiet. Okay, everyone, all you travelers out there, this hall behind me, which we're about ready to see, was the place where the first world map was created by Amerigo Vespucci and Juan de la Costa Magellan.
It is interesting to me, even more so than Madrid or Barcelona. It reminds me of Mexico and like the Mexican style houses in like Santa Barbara in California.
Did I forget to mention the mosaics and the tile work? I am a fan, a huge fan of tile work and mosaics. It speaks to my heart in a really deep, meaningful way. And so this place is filled, which I had no idea, with the most creative tile work. I love it. And it's on the walls, and the walls kind of like have some type of parquet design that invites you to look up, and then you keep doing this. So I'm already realizing my neck needs a massage afterwards because I've just been staring like this. I mean, check this out. Have you ever seen anything like that before? No, you haven't, but you have because you've been on this channel. This channel brings you that stuff. You see the association? Good thoughts, wonderful things you see because of this channel. Of course, this is one of the Game of Thrones locations as well. I'm not sure what episode. But my appreciation for this space and design is that they weren't afraid to use like rugged, really rugged edges. Not everything is like rounded or square. There's a lot of really unique signs here, and the texture within texture within texture. I mean, even in the courtyard here, there's things that are playing with your mind. Like the trees are lower than the water level is because they put the water 4 or 5 feet higher than the trees. But the wall textures in the Madrid Palace and here, which obviously we're going to see Alhambra as well soon, but is so impressive because it's like the wall keeps inviting you in. It's not like a flat surface in any way, and that is fascinating to me. It's like the level of meticulous detail 400, 500, 600, 700, 800 years ago is just mind-blowing. And so I have such an appreciation for it, and I'm like, anybody can do anything. If these guys did this 700, 800, 900, 1000, 1,000 years ago, we can do it. Instead of just going to Home Depot and buying the thing that's on sale, guys. Come on, you can do it.
Royal Palace still in use in Europe, which makes it really quite incredible to be here and to get to experience it. And we're so glad we get to share it with you guys. Remember to like and subscribe to see more unique things around Europe and around the world with us. This is just truly incredible. This project started in the 10th century. 10th century. And it's been transformed and changed and built after that as well, but that's a long time.
Look familiar?
Okay, Game of Thrones fans, this is a quiz, and you can leave your thoughts in the comments.
Yeah, tell us what location this is at. Where are we? Which episode, which season?
Just when you think you've seen it all. Oh my gosh, this is incredible. It's so beautiful. I love seeing in the rain, but also I think in the sunshine. Like, if you need some Instagram pictures, you just have to basically show up and like the palace does the work. You know what I mean?
Okay, there's another filming location.
We had a great time. We hope you did too. Thanks for coming with us as always. We would definitely recommend this place. It was only like $15 each to get in, and you could literally spend 4 hours here easily if you walked through all the gardens and you took your time and you really enjoyed everything. It is really, really stunning and really inspirational, very romantic as well. Okay, we're here at Hotel Alfonso the 13th.
This is like practically attached to Alcázar, the palace. It's raining here a little bit, but boy is it nice. And let me just tell you a little secret. When you want a little bit of like a high-end experience or something to kind of break up your trip, if you're staying in a hostel or staying somewhere cheap, walk in like you own the place to the nicest hotel, sit down, order yourself a drink, and enjoy the $1,000 a night ambiance and atmosphere. Okay, now let's return to the main programming.
We're planning a last-minute trip to Mallorca.
We are in Sevilla. We are going to Granada. I'm thinking of South Brazil. All these places. I'm like Red Reddington. Just gotta look at my file cabinet and pick the right one. We are going to Granada next, and Allie's like, we gotta go to Mallorca. I'm like, I asked for the list before I booked the trips, so we're gonna squeeze it in. We're gonna squeeze it in like a midnight kiss on a first date. Calamari.
I have not seen calamari like that though before.
Well, when you're in a 5-star hotel, they do different things to the calamari.
It looks beautiful.
It does look beautiful.
Not in the like I want to eat it kind of way.
Look at that. Yes. Calamari, beautifully done.
It still looks like a dead animal to me, which is not too appetizing, but it's a pretty way that they cut the animal.
You make it sound so funny.
I don't make it sound funny. I make it sound real.
Very nice.
Gotta have your marching band.
The 4-member marching band coming out to play.
I think he said amigos eat paella.
He said go eat a paella. The croissants are great in the morning. That's what I heard him say. All right, so when in España, this is what you do. This is what I figured out. I was at the other hotel in Madrid, and I figured this out. Basically what they do is they give you any kind of bread, even no good bread. This is probably okay bread. Break in half, open it up, make yourself a little hole here. Basically, you're making a reservoir. right? And then you grab the product of Spain. We're gonna learn about this later on this week, guys. So there's no mistakes. But real olive oil versus fake olive oil versus the crazy production of synthetic olive oils and other olive oils, the unidentifiable olive oils. But we have real olive oil right here. And basically what you do is you pour. And that makes any bread fantastic bread. Cheers.